Good afternoon, guys. Okay, Saturday afternoon here. Hope everybody's out doing something and getting things done because that's kind of what we do. So, a couple of updates on some stuff that's going on and kind of falling right into plan to what we've talked about for a while. First off, on the moratorium. Congress left yesterday for their August recess. They won't be back until the 20th of September. And they passed nothing in regards to the moratorium. So, in my opinion, good. Get these freeloaders out and let them reap the consequences of what they thought. Now, it's kind of funny because we all know that the Supreme Court said a while back that, the only way anything gets done is Congress. Congress has to pass something. And so yesterday, the 11th hour, Friday, what was it, Thursday, Biden says, I hope Congress does something. He didn't say this a couple of weeks ago or anything like that. He just, Thursday. And then Friday rolls around and the Democrats put up, and this is just for show, a motion that had to be passed by unanimous consent, meaning everybody had to agree that, we want to extend the moratorium. And of course, as soon as one person said no, that was it, and everybody goes on vacation. Okay, so if anything will tell you that Congress doesn't give a rat's ass about people, that's it. Democrats specifically here, okay? Because the Republicans were against this. The Republicans want the states to be open. They want people to go back to work. I'm not saying all of them because there's plenty of rhinos in there that are, Democrats, wolves in sheep's clothing. But the conservatives, let's just leave it at that, are like, no, we open the states, we go back to work, we get rid of this whole scam that's been going on for a year and a half and get back to reality. But of course, then you have all the AOCs and the Cory Bushes and the Maxine Waters feigning, the Republicans don't care about people. No, the Republicans care plenty about people. Like we said the other day, average person got somewhere over around 30 grand to, take care of everything for the last year and a half and didn't bother to do anything. Their bills should be paid, okay? Shouldn't be a problem. But, they didn't want to. So that was that. So, just be forewarned, at the end of today, the moratorium ends. Not like I said before, not like on Monday morning, or tomorrow morning, everybody's going to be on the streets. But you are going to have some pissed off people that are going to be on the streets. And what do you mean I don't have to start paying my own bills anymore? This is wrong. So they're going to just head on a swivel, like Prepper Now says all the time. Just be cognizant of your surroundings. You're going to have pissed off people. This is what I said, the other day about, walk in pairs, stay away. I mean, again, your town may be as quaint as it is, but if you've got a bunch of people that are getting evicted, they're going to be pissed off and they're going to take it out on, easy targets. Could we wind up seeing some rioting? It's possible. I don't know. I'm not going to go out and say, yes, we are, no, we're not, whatever it would be, but it's possible. But then again, the fact that it snows today is possible too. So just giving you that as case in point. And the other one I want to bring up is what we keep talking about, and I've mentioned for a long time, that I think there are lockdowns coming sometime in September. Okay, now, apparently, there's somebody online somewhere that's saying August 11th. Okay, I'm going to call bullshit on this, all right, because trust me, there's no YouTuber that's got inside information that knows exactly what day, okay? Hell, Washington, D.C. doesn't know exactly what day. So whoever's calling August 11th is full of shit. It's not like they've got this down to a day, an hour, and a minute. It's like, at 6:53, we're going to announce, 2.5 weeks from now that, this is what's going to happen. No. Okay. So, and the other thing that I'll say to make this even more obvious is what I said at the top, is Congress is on their August recess. So unless Congress comes back because they're called for some emergency in the next 10 days, okay, or Biden signs some executive order shutting down the country, August 11th is not realistic, okay? So just putting that out there. However, and we got to take this somewhat with a grain of salt because, Joe is not cognizant at all about what he's saying. Words come out of his mouth, but is, never engaged the brain before they put the mouth in motion. So I guess you had a reporter that asked him if he expected more restrictions coming up soon. And Joe's response was, in all probability. Now, what are those restrictions? We don't know. And anybody that pretends to tell you they do is full of shit, okay? It could be, gee, we want the entire country to mask up. Gee, we want the entire country to social distance. It could be a lockdown. Nobody knows. Don't let anybody tell you they do, because even Washington doesn't know. The more telling comment, and I'm going to read into this, and I'm going to admit that right off the beginning, okay? But Joe said something along the lines of, he was talking about almost a million people got vaccinated on Thursday, okay? I can't verify it. I can't deny it. Joe said that. Okay, maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. It's kind of not important to me. I don't care if it was 10 million. I don't care if it was 20. Okay, Joe said a million people. But the comment that I thought was interesting, like I said, I'm going to read into this one. Joe said, quote, "So I am hopeful that people are beginning to realize how essential it is to move." Now, I'm guessing that Joe means how essential it is to move on this, to do something. But the choice of words, I think, is very interesting. So I'm hopeful that people are beginning to realize how essential it is to move. Maybe to move from a blue state to a red state. See, the reason I say that is because you're starting to get a lot of these governors that are saying, what is it, Florida, Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, I want to say Arizona, I'm not sure. And don't quote me on all of them. There's probably more that I missed, okay? That are saying, we're not doing a mask mandate. We're not going into lockdown, okay? But I guarantee you are not going to hear that out of California, Washington, Oregon, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan, New York. I mean, pick a blue state, okay? Yes, and I know some of you say, well, the state's not blue. Well, your governor is. That's pretty much all that matters, okay? I care less how red the rest of Michigan is, as long as the witch is in Lansing, you're blue, okay? That's just the way it is. But how essential it is to move. Joe's quote. And I'm thinking, yeah, it is pretty essential to move, to get out of those states that are going to restrict you and close down your businesses, put you back on lockdown, keep you out of going to work, keep you from seeing grandma or seeing the grandkids or whatever it would be. How essential it is to move, to go somewhere to, I don't know, Tennessee, that is not going to restrict your movement. Just a thought. But, Joe was pretty telling there where, he's saying, when he was asked, do we expect more restrictions? And Joe says, in all probability. The only reason we don't have them is because he doesn't have the buy-in from the governors. He's got them from the blue states. Of course he's going to, they'd be perfectly happy if they shut down the country forever. Okay. He doesn't have them from the red states, and that's what the issue comes into. But, expect to see a lot of hand-wringing here in a lot of states, because you're going to have plenty of people that are going to, like I said, you get blue governors, you get red governors, but, there's factions of both sides in every state. And, you're going to see the governors, let's just take a blue state, saying, yep, we're locking down. You're going to see a lot of the business owners and stuff like that go absolutely insane that they're going to try to shut things down. Vice versa, you're going to have the red states where, they're going to say, no, we're not. And you're going to have all these social justice warriors out there going, you're going to kill people. You're doing it. Okay. Get over it. All right. Period. End of story. So, guys, do what is best for you. Unlike Washington, we all know that we are intelligent enough to do what's best for us. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Got a lot of response today so far for October 16th. It was great to see. I mean, I probably had 50, 60 emails already, and they just keep coming in. So we'll see what's going on. Right now, just getting out the information. I know people are saying, I want to come. Things change. We'll take the formal RSVPs here in a couple of weeks because, obviously not everybody's seen this video. I want to get on the other channel here in a week or so too, because not everybody's figured out the way over here and I don't want to exclude them. So we'll see what's going on. But, like I said, the facility can handle 200 people. I don't know if it's going to have to be, I'm hoping that, we have plenty, but I'm hoping all of a sudden we don't have 1,000 people because we can't handle 1,000 people. So we'll see what happens. But I'll keep you posted. Live stream tonight at 9 o'clock. I will be here. Have a good afternoon, guys. Go get some prepping done. See y'all. Pinball out.